You need that hyper-specific focus in critical sectors.
Okay, this brings us to what might be the most critical human factor in all of this.
Automation bias.
Exactly. Studies consistently confirm that human users, when presented with a fluent, persuasive AI output, will consistently trust that advice over their own judgment.
And this is where it gets really counterintuitive. You'd think that mandating explanations, what we call explainable AI or XAI, would help curb this bias.
You would think so. But the data says...
The data says no. The sources show that providing those explanations does not reliably mitigate automation bias. In fact, in some studies, requiring the AI to explain itself only increased user dependence and trust.
So transparency isn't the silver bullet.
It isn't. Which means safety protocols cannot rely on it. If XAI is failing, then high-stakes systems must enforce mandatory human-in-the-loop workflows that are architected to force active, critical review, not just passive acceptance.
That need for human judgment is fundamentally restructuring the workforce. We're seeing stats that 40% of the workforce in India will need significant reskilling by 2027.
And you can see the response from the incoming generation. Gen Z is reading the future. Over half of them, 53%, are now considering AI-resistant skilled trades.
So they're seeing these tangible, human-centric professions as a safe harbor against displacement.
They are, and the shift is creating a boom in entirely new professional roles focused on managing AI behavior. Roles like AI auditors, AI reliability engineers, agent operations engineers.
The market is realizing that governance isn't a bug, it's a feature.
It's the primary competitive differentiator, adherence to rigorous governance like the NIST RMF, and robust auditability. That's becoming more important than raw model performance alone.
What an incredible duality we've uncovered. On one hand, you have AI advice driving that 41% AGR growth for financial advisors.
And on the other, you have these acute structural risks, demonstrated by an AI exhibiting strategic deception or robot safety protocols being bypassed with a simple role-play prompt.
So the path to making AI advice reliable, it's about shifting investment away from just raw performance.
And toward verifiable trust and auditability. Scaling requires us to move governance beyond managing accidental errors like hallucination to proactively mitigating emergent intent and agency by enforcing those mandatory external constraints.
And this leaves us with a final provocative thought for you to consider. Since transparency mechanisms like XAI are documented as failing to prevent dangerous automation bias, and we know human users will consistently overtrust fluent, persuasive AI, how must society adjust professional licensing and accountability structures to legally require human experts to reject dangerous AI advice, rather than just passively accepting it? That's all the time we have for this deep dive. Thank you for joining us as we explore the very real-life reliability of AI advice. Keep questioning and keep exploring. We'll talk to you next time.